Welcome to the Yes Perfect podcast, a podcast where we talk about everything and anything. My name is Matt, and I'm joined with the rest of the crew, but I'll let them introduce themselves.
Hey, I'm Will.
I'm Joey.
I'm Glen.
I be Vinnie.
And today we got one topic, just one topic, one huge topic. We are talking about the PS5 because Sony had their live stream of the PS5 today, revealing many of the games and the design of the console. Guys, what do you think of the design of the console?
It
Looks like a router.
Yeah, memes aside, yes, it does look like a router. I like the white. As someone who's kind of over the very boring black matte, I kind of like the white. It's something new. On the controller, though, I'm not sold on it because half the people are, if you're like me, you're eating while playing or doing both. So the first thing I imagine is some like little kid eating hot Cheetos and then playing like Call of Duty, and like now the joysticks are just red. It's the only thing I can think of.
Times I've spilled my beans on my controller, dude. It's actually like ridiculous. Okay, I don't understand why they're still trying to go with sleek, like small. People don't care. They want a powerful console, and if they can get it in sleek design, sick. But if they can't, who cares? Nobody cares anymore. They just want something that's powerful.
PlayStation should have just made the X as their console. Just the whole thing a giant X.
Why X?
Because then it's an Xbox.
No, it's next.
I know.
Oh wait, what's this picture of a refrigerator? Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, we've been sending memes back and forth of what it looks like. It's actually pretty.
Hell yeah.
There's
Wait,
some great ones.
Oh my god, you said the Switch was a toaster. I'm a little disappointed the controller's not a DualShock. Just by default.
It's DualSense. It's supposed to be like the God version of it. What do you guys think of like the headset that comes with it and the camera and I guess you can say quote unquote new design of the controller compared to the old one?
I've never seen a more uncomfortable looking headset in my life.
Exactly.
In my life.
I'm not the only one who's like that looks hella uncomfortable.
I can't wait for the fucking reviews, dude. My everywhere around my ears has cord.
I've become bald around my ears. I'm waiting for that.
I mean, it just looks like the standard cheap, stupid-looking PlayStation headset that they release with every console.
I mean, the one with PlayStation 4 was kind of shit. This one looks better. It looks better.
PS4 was just one ear. I use that shit all the time.
Yeah, that one I actually almost enjoyed. Okay, but the remote, I'm so confused at what the hell the remote does.
It's for those people who don't want to use it for
it has
the games.
Feedback.
They want to use it for like movies or something.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, the remote, the actual remote, yeah, it's for like, I guess
for streaming.
Well,
Got
yeah,
it.
PlayStation TV's gone now, so I don't know.
Streaming. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
It also looks like a headset that's gonna break the moment I try to like put my big head in it, dude.
It's gonna snap.
Looks like I'm gonna pull on it and now I got like earbuds, dude.
The headset looks like a shittier quality than the headset I got with my $100 Casio keyboard when I was taking music classes.
I literally the controller. I'd have to hold it to know.
I know. I'm the same way.
Yeah, I'd have to see how it feels.
Okay, I don't know if anyone else. I don't know if anyone else grew up with like the headset that we used to play the radio that like our parents used to wear. Mm-hmm. I keep looking at that headset and I'm waiting for the antenna to shoot up and just be like mowing the lawn like back in like the 90s or early 2000s with like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Am I the only one?
No.
That's the only thing I can think about the headset.
I'm thinking they stole the design from a super old, horrible Logitech headset, and my only thing is if you took the mic off this and made it like white, I'm just saying it doesn't look much more comfortable.
I don't think there's a mic on it.
Honestly, yeah, we just got the side by side pictures. Yeah, basically.
Wait, let me see.
Yeah.
Oh.
The secondary strap is like, it seems kind of like a waste.
That's to get rid of your hair.
Yeah.
So when you go to pull it off, it rips a chunk with it.
It looks more comfortable than the one that PlayStation released with the PS4 though. So
Yeah, that's
that
true.
one and it sucks. Like,
It should just partnered with an actual gaming like Logitech, Corsair or something, and
they
just
did.
like
They partnered
bundle.
with Sony.
No, I mean an actual like that makes good headsets and good
a
mice and
straight up
good keyboards.
headset gaming computer company. That'd be nice.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
hey, we make game. Hey, do you see our headset though? And like everyone's like, no, I'm.
It'd be interesting though if the headset you could pair it to something else. It should be interesting though if like that's actually possible, or it's like only for the PlayStation.
Auto links to your Alexa.
That'd be honestly hella funny.
I like for the actual controller though. It's pretty nice. I like that it has the microphone on the controller now.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah,
And
My
I'm
only
just like,
question for you is why.
because let's be honest.
sometimes
Xbox
you don't
has
like
the
looking at
controller
headset.
microphone right on it too, so that's probably the main reason.
Mhm.
Hmm.
But it's a lot easier to play a game when you don't have this thing coming from like the back left or back right, and then you just hear this as you're trying to like focus. Like, let's say you're playing like Call of Duty or something like multiplayer, and you just hear this. It's really annoying. Trust me.
Yeah, as someone who's had to deal with, yeah, it's annoying.
So it's
Oh
a
yeah,
lot
no, I
easier.
forgot. Console peasants don't have
Yeah.
push to talk.
Yeah, exactly. yeah, people, yeah.
Fucking really.
I'm the same way. I'm also not a console person, but yeah, push to talk. Yeah, for
Oh, I
real.
forgot what it's like to be poor.
Oh,
I
man.
only have consoles for games that I can't play on PC.
Oh, I just
Yeah.
emulate.
You motherfucker.
I'm too lazy to do that.
If I can't play it on a handheld and I can't play it on my computer, then maybe it just wasn't meant to be. except for the Soul series, I'll always buckle down for that. But I could always outsource that to someone else that owns an actual console, whoever the poor soul may be.
No, but for real, I kind of like the design.
I'm digging the white. I'm loving the white.
I like the white. I like the sleekness of it. I don't know. It looks better than what the Xbox showed us.
Yeah.
Thought it was gonna be a new Wii.
The white remote. I was
The
watching
actual broadcast was fantastic though. There was
Oh,
like
yeah,
no
it was.
host, nothing. Like it was just a slideshow of games. You know, it was like garbage, maybe garbage. Just keep it going. Dude. I loved it. There was no back to you, Jessica. None of that, dude. It was just like, yeah, let's see. Okay, no one's gonna play that, but keep going. Like it was.
I like how they kind of teased you with like, oh, we're gonna reveal the console. No, another game. No, another game.
Yeah, I was dying too.
I'm like, you motherfucker, just show me the console.
I don't even think the new Xbox is bad though. It's a rectangle. Cool.
You know what it
Like,
reminds me of? Remember when Apple released their computer? Was it like the Mac Pro? That was
Yeah.
like a trash can. Like a little,
Oh my god, that
Alright.
feels like forever ago.
I don't even remember when they fucking released that. Was it
This is a
2017?
long time ago.
You can say what you want.
The Apple Mac Pro. Yeah, it does look like a trash can.
But yeah,
Let's
when,
be honest. If you
Wow.
can buy a console, you have room for it, no matter if it's a rectangle or a sleek little white design.
Yeah.
Nobody
Yeah.
cares. The only thing I will say though is people who buy Xbox over the PS series, PlayStation. My only question is why, because there's really not that many Xbox exclusives
no, and you can
that
get
are,
them all
or
on
even
PC.
good ones at that. So
No, there aren't.
it seems Xbox missed like a huge market here because if you're not gonna have any like the only thing that's gonna attract someone to your console is if it looks cool, and making it look like a boom speaker from 2008 really ain't gonna.
Yeah. What do you think about the digital version versus, I guess, the disc version?
I like it.
I thought
mean,
it was an interesting choice.
Yeah, I was kind of stunned by it. Also, we see someone like, okay, it has the disc drive. Also, it's like digital. I was like, wait.
I mean, I guess gaming is going digital for consoles. So, I mean,
Nope.
I'm gonna say that I like having the disc only because it takes up so much less space on your system, so you can have
Yes.
more games and you don't have to worry about external hard drives and shit.
mhm.
And this thing only comes with 826 gigabytes.
Which,
the
when
storage.
one of the games that was announced for the thing is rumored to be at 84 gigs, and with save data, 820 something gigs is not a lot of space.
No, not at
It's
all.
not even double my SSD. That's pathetic.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, I know they said there you can upgrade the SSD if you want, but I'm like, you could have launched
For how
like
much
a
extra?
terabyte. Like, I would have paid the extra.
I'm expecting when this comes out, someone's gonna mod it as much as they can the moment it comes out.
Yeah.
Warranties are gonna fly out the window. People are just gonna see what they could do.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, with the sleek design, I'm worried about an overheating problem personally.
Supposedly it has no overheating problem. They fixed that with
what
this
they
design.
say. That's what they say just to reel you in.
I mean, look.
Then all of a sudden when you get it, it's just like, gotcha, bitch, and then it overheats like
I
immediately.
mean, maybe that's why it's wavy and stuff like that. Maybe it's better airflow or something. I don't
The
fucking know.
vertical is probably 100% better. Hot air rises. It's easier to rise it up, not through the actual game itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it makes sense if that's why they made the design this way. They went, well, let's structure it for the airflow since the PlayStation 4s were overheating a lot. So maybe that's why they did this with, like, I don't know. I know we'll hear about it in the coming months about, like, why they designed it this way. I'm more worried just about the price.
I mean, I feel like it's just going to be $500.
I have a feeling it's going to be $600.
Oh, I mean, maybe. I think it depends on what the competition is, but I just think it's usually been 500 at release, so I don't see why they would change it.
You know what, though? How much do you think the controller is going to be?
Oh, the controller's for sure going to be at least $100.
Yeah.
It has so much shit in it.
I'd be stunned if it was 80. I'd be stunned if it was 80.
Yeah.
People are gonna pass out if it's just bundled.
Well,
Honestly, though, if it was bundled for like 160, that'd actually be worth it. If you were buying 2 extra controllers for 160, that would be worth. But one controller, I think, is going to be like 90 or 100 for sure.
yeah.
If they were Galaxy Brain for like the first week of its release, they'd bundle it with the headset and controller, where the headset and controller would be half price bundled into it, tacked on. They'd make a killing because people would be like, if I don't buy it now, then I'm gonna have to buy these later. So
Oh, look
they
at
just
the
go
vent.
Galaxy Brain for a second. They're gonna make like quadruple.
See the vents right there along the wave.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's probably all around. It's probably right where the one of the main fans are.
Yeah. I think that's probably why it has that weird design for, like, the shell. It's
Yeah.
I think it's just for airflow.
Probably.
What do we think about it being vertical in the show?
I mean,
you might be able to lay it down like a normal, like I said, I guess
You
you could
could.
like an old PlayStation. But what
You
do you think
could.
about
There's-
them showing it vertical?
I mean, it is what it is.
I've personally had all my consoles horizontal. So if I
So do I. I'm too
kind of
afraid
like
of it
this
falling
one.
over.
Yeah, I kind of like this one vertical though.
I
Mhm.
feel like it fits it better.
It looked like it was designed to be stored vertically.
I
Yeah,
didn't know you laid your Switch down. It's crazy.
Cause look at, I don't know, laid down it kind of looks weird. The
laid
design,
down it just doesn't look right.
yeah.
It, loo-
No, it
you know what
doesn't.
it looks like an Apple TV box or like a really old cable modem from like 5 or 6 years ago.
It looks like it fell over.
Yeah,
It looks like it looks like an Apple TV box with with a paper towel on top of it and underneath it.
It does.
100%.
But yeah, honestly, when it was first revealed, just the console, I was just like, this is what it looks like. Like it looks like this had to be a render from like 2012. Like people being like, this is what the PS5 looks like.
That's how I felt, but it grew on me when I saw
Yeah.
it on Twitter. Like, that's all I saw, and I was like, hey, you know what? It's not as bad as I originally thought it was.
I loved it instantly. I love the white.
There's not enough LEDs on it. Send it back to the manufacturer.
It's not a
that's
true
it.
gaming
Not enough
console.
light.
Where's my RGB light? Where can I put a fan in it so it looks like it's a disco rave in my room and I play it at night?
Literally.
I want to be blinded when I turn it on. Like, I'm actually disappointed.
I want to play it in the middle of the night and have it look like there's a rave going on in my room. That's the dream.
Oh yeah.
But besides the freaking console, what about the games?
All
Okay.
26 of them that they revealed.
Okay, it pissed me off in the beginning when they're like, "Oh, we partnered with Rockstar for blah 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 blah," and the Rockstar logo showed up. I was like, "Holy shit, GTA 6!"
No.
And nope, just
nope.
GTA 5.
Enhanced.
Now.
GTA
Wow.
5, I believe it's called New and Improved.
Yeah.
New and Enhanced. New and Enhanced.
I was like, "Oh, okay."
It's been on PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 5. This one game. Game.
I know the community is huge for it, and it's a great game, but I want GTA
It's
6.
better on PC because mod support.
True.
True that.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as that rustles the Rockstar's jimmies, it's better with mod support.
Yeah, I mean, God, on PC I can play as Shrek. So
I was thinking more invincibility rampages, but I mean,
nah, man, you can
Shrek
play as
works
Shrek.
too. I saw an Iron Man model a long time ago, which is pretty cool. Imagine running around Los Santos as Iron Man. That'd be sick.
Ugh, Gran Turismo.
I
Will
don't
is tired of Gran Turismo.
I don't
Okay.
care for these racing games.
I've played Gran Turismo 3, 4, 5. I don't know if I've played 6. Honestly, they're fun for about 20 hours. And then you're like, oh, I have to dedicate 150 hours to actually feel like I'm good at the game. Yeah, I don't have that time.
I feel like
being an adult now, I don't have that time.
I feel like Gran Turismo would be like twice as fun if you had like an actual wheel and pedals to work with.
If
So
I have
it doesn't seem like it would be right to play on a controller.
Yeah, if they came out with like a steering actual column with controls, I think it'd be a little bit more fun. But if I'm buying a game that needs a steering wheel and pedals, I'm just gonna go buy an old arcade racing game and put it in my house. Like at that point, because
The only racing game you really need to play is Mario Kart, but that's about it.
True facts. But yeah, this is going to be 500. Let's say this is 500, $600, right? And then if Gran Turismo comes out with a steering wheel and pedals, and that's what 100.
$80, yeah,
Let's
100.
be honest, it's probably going to be 100. So that's $600. I can probably find a beat up old arcade game for probably about that, and probably retrofit it to play any game I want. And that's how I feel about Gran Turismo 7.
I mean, the game looks nice.
Oh, all these
I
games
don't
look
give a
way
shit.
too well.
I don't give a shit about it at all.
I want to know what FPS they were running everything at. Because it's very easy to make trailers running at...
15.
Yeah, it's very easy to make trailers at 4K. I want to know what, when you're playing it, what's its max at.
15.
If it's 15 FPS
The game
4K...
is gonna run like shit.
If it's 15 FPS 4K, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh.
I mean, you can't not.
I heard someone saying it was running at like 120 frames, but I'm like,
At
no,
what?
It's gonna
4K
be
or 1080?
at 4K. I'm like, no, I think it's gonna be 60 FPS.
If you run a 120 at 4K, I don't care who you are, $600 is 100% worth it. And I just literally play every game I could think of off this. There's computers that cost $2,000 that can't do that.
No, we'll find out.
There's no way it's 120.
Yeah, hell no.
I don't think so.
Anyone play the Horizon series?
That was
No.
Neither did I. Neither did I.
No, I have it. I just haven't fucking touched it.
I haven't touched it either.
Like I got it for like $10
Last time
on
I
Black
checked,
Friday.
none of the names on this list is Kingdom Hearts 3, so that's pretty much all I've been playing as of late. So I have no opinion on a lot of them.
Yeah, I mean, the Horizon game, I was expecting it to be revealed because the first one sold so well. So, I just expected it.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I don't know what the storyline of the first one was, so I'm just like, eh. But it's cool that in this one, it looks like you can go underwater and you can explore. It looks like they have a lot more creature designs. Like, one of them looked like a freaking turtle. Like a snapping turtle.
Nice.
I'm just like, this looks cool. I'm not gonna get it, but it looks cool.
I mean, that's kind of okay. A lot of the games that were showed, they look visually stunning, and some of them look really good, like Ghostwire Tokyo.
Mhm.
There was another one I can't remember the name, but as cool as they looked and as good as they looked, I don't think I'd buy a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the game Kenna. Did you guys see
Yeah,
that
Bridge of
one?
Spirits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worked on by freaking animators. Oh my god, it looks like a DreamWorks movie.
It looks way too good to be on a console.
And I'm just like, what? Like, that one I might pick up. Honestly. It just looks so good. It just looks good. And I'm like, it looks like it could be fun. It kind of reminds me of Pikmin, how she was kind of controlling those little creatures. But also, it just looked like a mix mash of a bunch of different games. I'm like, that might be fun to play. Obviously, I think it's coming out, next year? So it's a little bit away, but it looks fantastic. But
Yeah.
I think the big reveal was Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I flipped shit. I was on my lunch break, and I'm watching this. And I'm like, what trailer is this? And I realized it was Miles Morales' arm. I'm like, no way.
It looked amazing.
It definitely looks good. I have not finished the first Spider-Man, but honestly, I'm starting to get into way old games. Like I busted out, I think Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 this week. Like I'm starting to get into games I haven't played as a kid. I may actually turn on my PlayStation and start finishing games that I started on there and hadn't finished.
Yeah, dude, the first Spider-Man game, freaking fantastic. And I was expecting a sequel, like a direct sequel. But this seems like a little bit of a spin-off. But I am for this game. I think it's going to be a launch title. So I might have to pick up the PlayStation 5 when it comes out, depending on the price. Because I need to play this game. I've played the Spider-Man game. I love it so much. I've gone through like half of the DLC. Oh my gosh. I'm just wondering how in this game, how they're going to do like the costumes. Because with the normal Spider-Man game, you can switch out the Spider-Man suit so that you're different versions of him.
Mm-hmm.
But with Miles Morales, I feel like there's not
There's like
not
3.
many young Spider-Man, you know? Like, he's kind of the only one. So I wonder if they'll give us that skin option. But at the same time, it's just Miles Morales. So I'm not sure. But
I think they'll do a lot of like custom just for the game suits.
God, that's going to be freaking great. But I think this is going to lead up to Spider-Man 2, which we'll get the year after and the year after that. So like 2022. Because this is coming out this holiday. God, I'm so excited.
Yeah, that one was cool.
And just the visuals, like it looks like a massive upgrade from the last one.
And the last one looked really good.
And it looks so good. So I'm just like, yes, I need this now. Please take my money. I'm gonna play this. Definitely. I'm gonna waste a whole weekend on it. Not waste. Dedicate a weekend to it. Because the first game was just so much fun. Oh, Ratchet and Clank was the next one, right?
Yeah.
What do you guys think about this?
So when I had my PS3, Ratchet and Clank was one of my favorite games. I can't remember which one exactly, but I remember just grinding that. So I'm really excited to play this game when it comes out, or when I buy the PS5. It looked fantastic.
I think it really shows how the load screens are, and like how they're basically non-existent. Like just by them going through all these portals, like it immediately loads the next world or area, and I'm just like, what? but the game just looks so much fun.
That's the thing. It looks so much fun, like how you can like riff through time, basically, jump to a location within like the map.
It looks like we're gonna explore like alternate universes for the Ratchet and Clank series, and I'm just like, whoa. But I wonder how like the haptic feedback with the controller is gonna be. Like, every weapon Ratchet has, is it gonna have a different feel? Like with like the triggers and stuff. Like, how is this like new controller feature gonna work into the games? I think that's gonna be the cool thing.
Yeah.
God, when the trailer started for this game, I'm just like, what is this? When I saw Ratchet and Clank, I'm like, okay. Dude, you can tell though with the ray tracing technology they're using, holy shit. It just looks so good. Like, just Clank and how like shiny he is. Like, he looks like metal. It's weird how like he's cartoony, but he looks like just a figure made out of metal. I'm just like, what? I don't know. I'm really excited for this. Definitely gonna pick this one up. I still need to play the one on PlayStation though, PlayStation 4, because I played the originals when those came out, but I've heard the new one was really good too. What about you, Will? What do you think?
I didn't play any of the Ratchet and Clank. While you guys were talking, I watched the trailer. It looks pretty clean. It looks like there's a lot of things wrong with it. The only thing that bugs me though is how you guys are saying going through the portals. Just in the trailer itself, there was a slight delay on. I'm looking at one. After he goes through the pumpkins, he kind of goes through this weird like phantom realm, whatever you want to call it. And then before he's sliding on his feet to like the railing, there was a slight delay, which makes me think that this is a level that's set in stone, not so much like either an open world or like there's room for air. Like, it's almost kind of like you go through it one time and it kind of auto does this for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's more, yeah. And then eventually you get to the point where he's like on the ship. You know what I mean? I feel like that's what makes me nervous about it.
I don't know. I mean, this game's still a little ways
It still looks
away,
amazing.
but you can tell the parts that are like gameplay in the trailer, which is cool because like, whoa. But like, yeah, no, a game 5 years ago probably couldn't do this. I think it kind of shows what the PS5 can do, and it's just a cartoony game. Like, think of how maybe Horizon Zero Dawn or what Horizon Forbidden West is gonna be like.
I'm still trying to think of like all the games that have been announced that are probably coming. Like, I'm thinking the first one that comes to mind is Assassin's Creed. Isn't that supposed to be open world? What are some other ones? Last of Us 2.
That new you said Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
What was the other one?
God of War 2. Like, that's going to be insane.
Yeah.
I was expecting that to be announced.
Cyberpunk 2077. Like, there's so many games that I'm just like scrolling through. Elder Scrolls 6. Like, honestly, I just realized Final Fantasy VII Remake is most likely coming to PS5, and that's gonna look insane because it already looks incredibly good.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you're just gonna be able to pop in the PlayStation 4 disc and it's gonna work. Because why would they
Honestly,
show that little
possible,
PlayStation sizzle reel at the beginning, you know? Like, I feel like when they're showing Grand Theft Auto, they're like, listen, if you have the game, you can just pop it in. But if you want this new enhanced version of it, that's going to be coming out in 2021. Like, so hold off for that. But it looks like they showed Spider-Man, they showed the original Ratchet and Clank. Like, they showed kind of everything that was big hits on PlayStation 4. And just from my understanding, it seems like they're implying you can just play those straight on PlayStation 5.
Yeah, I felt the same way.
Because they showed months ago, when they like a month after they showed the logo, they showed the Spider-Man PS4 game running on the PlayStation 5, and the load times were basically they were quicker. They weren't as long.
Yeah.
Maybe like half the time spent in a loading screen, which I'm just like, that's amazing. Because Spider-Man has very long load times, but I'm just like, what? I'm so excited. I like we haven't gotten any freaking news about anything in a while. So just having this day where they announced a bunch of shit
It's so good.
made my week. Like now I just want a Nintendo Direct now. Can they give that to us?
No.
Yes, please.
No.
I mean, come on. Xbox gave us a Direct basically like a month ago.
Yeah, true. True.
Nintendo's making us wait.
Fucking Nintendo, fix your shit. I want to know what games are coming. Show us the new Mario trilogy. Show us the freaking Mario Kart 9. Show us something. Don't just shadow drop a trailer on Twitter at 6 a.m.
But that's the Nintendo way.
No, just give us freaking Direct. I think we're going to get some type of Direct next week for Nintendo, by the way. I do. I really do.
Quote you on it?
Sure, quote me on it. I
Quote
think
him on
we're
it.
getting
Yeah.
something next week from Nintendo.
And bet that'll be the topic for the next one.
Probably. But what else? Oh, I was surprised by the Little Big Planet spin-off that they're doing with Sackboy and like the 3D
I think it's cool.
platformer. I'm just like, awesome.
We don't get 3D platformers anymore, so it's pretty cool to see.
Yeah, like I like it seems like they got rid of the whole like create your own level element and they kind of put that to that Dreams game. But this is kind of just the adventure version of Little Big Planet. And like you can do 4-player co-op and it seems like you're going to be able to dress up your characters kind of like in Little Big Planet. So that's awesome. But this time they're all Sackboy. So it's not like 4 different types of characters. But that was unexpected. I didn't think they were going to do anything with Little Big Planet. Because the last game came out, I think, like 8 years ago. I feel like I could be wrong.
It does feel like it's been a while since I've heard of Little Big Planet.
I gotta see when the last one came out. When did Little Big Planet 3 come out?
A while ago.
2014.
It feels, yeah, like it probably came out right when the PS4 came out, if I had to guess.
So like 6 years ago. Yeah. Yeah, that was a little bit ago. I'm glad they're making something new with the freaking franchise. I was expecting to see Crash Bandicoot though.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I mean, I guess the developers are just like, we gave them enough with the Insane trilogy. Like, we've made people suffer enough.
Well,
We're gonna give them another break. We're gonna give them another break before we're just like, hey, here's another one for you guys to kill yourselves over.
Well, every day IGN's been doing like this summer of games thing where they're like revealing a couple games every day. And it seems like the Crash team has been working on a new game. I just thought it would be revealed here. But maybe it's going to be revealed within the next week. Because I mean, Crash isn't really a PlayStation exclusive franchise anymore. So yeah, maybe they'll announce it in some other way. But
Oh no, I thought we were gonna possibly hear of a new Sly Cooper because I've been hearing rumors about that, but I guess that didn't happen.
no, God, that'd be so cool though.
I mean, I don't think a game in that franchise came out anytime recently.
I think
I don't know when the last one.
PS3. I think PS3 was the last one.
Probably it's just, yeah,
It's
I don't
been a
know.
while for that franchise.
It would have been nice to see it, but
Was there a game on PS4?
no, I don't think so.
No, PS3. It was a trilogy collection. Well then.
It's been a long damn time, is what we're trying to say.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. No. The trilogy was released in 2010.
Oh, decade.
Yep. 2010 was the last game. So, and that was just a collection. Come Come on, do something with that
So
franchise.
yeah, it's like, could we get something, please?
Please. One of the other games that looked pretty cool was Deathloop. Was that?
Yeah, I just looked at that one.
That's what I was thinking about. Okay, that one looks awesome.
That was the one where you play as like an assassin, right? Or like a
Yeah.
on a mission. And
Yeah.
then it looked at the end of the trailer like they're hinting that you can have a second player that's trying to kill you before you can kill all your targets.
It looked hella interesting.
I'm just like, what is this? It reminded, like, the gameplay reminded me of like a John Wick film. I'm just like, this looks fun. Just balls to the wall fun. Like, I need to see more of the game, but it looks freaking great. I think that's the thing with all these. They all look great. Like, I don't know what to say about most of it. Like, visually, they all look good, but they also all look fun.
Well, how about Stray? I mean, that didn't show us anything.
You get to play as a cat.
I mean, yeah, that's all it showed us, but it's like, okay.
Is there
You play
anything
as a
else to
cat.
tell us? You get to play
Yeah,
as a
I
cat.
mean, what's the story?
You're a cat. All humans are dead.
And
Robots rule the world.
Ow!
Meow.
I'm reading this. Do you like robots? Question mark. Do you like neon lights? Question mark. Do you like cats? Question mark. Then Stray might be the perfect game for you. It's an indie game, so
It's either going to be great or it's going to be ass.
it seems you'll be navigating a Blade Runner style environment as a cat.
Yes.
Take a moment. Blade Runner style environment as a cat.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be great. I gotta say, I don't care for the Oddworld franchise though. Did you guys see when that got revealed? I
was kind of eh.
I skipped over it. I'm just like, nah, I don't care. The new Dark Souls though.
It's not new. It's a remaster.
Yeah, the Dark Souls is it's kind of like whatchamacallit. I think is it a remaster or is it supposed to be like in between?
It's a remaster of. It's been a remaster. Demon Souls was originally released on PS3.
Oh yeah, I just read it, yeah.
Do you think it's a remake maybe instead of a remaster?
No.
I don't know. Maybe they changed something, but
It says it's being built from the ground up by Japan Studio and Blue Point Games.
I have heard that Demon Souls, if you want to play one of the games from that franchise, I have heard that Demon Souls is the best one. So, like, I've heard from a multitude of sources that, like, Demon Souls is the one to play if you're going to play just one.
I mean, it looks cool. So, I mean...
It's been more than 10 years since it's frustrated us to no end.
Game. So just keep that in mind.
So you'll never beat it? It'll
It's
be the hardest
hard
game
as
in the
fuck.
world.
Just keep that in mind.
I gotta say, one game that did catch my attention was that Destruction All-Stars game.
Yeah, I was a little confused too. I was like, what the hell is this? Where did this come from?
Because I was like, this reminds me of like the art style is very Fortnite, but it also reminds me of Twisted Metal. And I'm like,
yeah,
this looks insane. And you can hop out of the car whenever and like run around and parkour. I'm like, what is this?
it honestly seems. It just seems like it's everything.
Because I was like, oh, is this like a Rocket League type game, but you can run around and like hit shit? I'm like, oh wait, there's no ball. I'm like, oh, it's like a destruction derby.
I'm like, it's literally a roundabout derby. It's like as I'm watching the trailer as we're talking, it literally just looks like it's. I'm trying to figure out like what the point of the game is to, like, just blow everything up, or blow your opponent up before they blow you up. That's the thing I could think of.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's it. Like, be the last one standing, because I'm pretty sure you can kill your opponents and just knock them out.
Woo! Battle Royale with cars.
Yeah.
So original.
I mean, it looks good.
It does. It looks fun. It just looks so much fun. And like all the designs they have like for the characters, I'm like, that's cool. They're just crazy.
Yes, they're incredibly extra.
It looks very Fortnite though, like just the style of it.
Yeah, the characters do kind of have that Fortnite feel to it.
But it's weird because the
Yeah.
But I
cars
mean-
look real. The cars
Yeah.
have like this realistic edge to them, but then
Yeah.
everyone hopping out of them's cartoony.
I bet you that game probably gets. I bet you that game's probably way more fun to play on PC than on Xbox, or not Xbox, PlayStation. It looks like it's like want to be those. There's a couple of games I'm like scoring through that I'm like, oh, this is totally gonna be a PS game,
Hmm.
not a PS game, a PC game.
I had to skip over NBA 2K21. I don't care for the sports games.
You know what I found interesting though? When they were talking about NBA 2K, which is it's on all platforms, they said it was utilized for the PS5 technology, built from it.
Huh.
That kind of interested me. And one, I don't think the game's gonna look anything like that. They do this every year with NBA 2K. They show like, wow, look at the realistic sweat. Look at how good the
Oh
players
yeah,
look.
it's not gonna look like that at all.
No,
It never
it's
looks like that.
bullshit. It never looks like that. I'm like, okay, you could show us this, but I'm not gonna care.
Dude, I can't wait until EA releases their games on PS5 and they look exactly the same.
Yeah, honestly, EA games have been the same since probably what the first PS4, whatever.
Yeah,
From
they
PS3
have-
to PS4, you could tell there's a difference. Since the first EA games happened on PS4, they've basically
they've
all
all looked the same.
I mean, I get for like the announcement trailer, like they just keep it to one character doing training. So that's where all the effort's going, is this one character.
Player.
But yeah, I don't care. But once it's like 30 people on the fucking court, it's a whole different situation. Like you're
True.
not gonna have the sweat dripping on his freaking nose and.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But from what they
Oh, no.
showed, it looked great. Like just
It did.
just the character model. I'm just like, wow.
I think just the whole idea of it being built and utilized for the PS5 was kind of interesting wording, because even on the trailers or on the like YouTube trailer in the description, it says it was built for the PS5. So it kind of like makes me wonder, like, is there going to be more PS5 exclusives than
Maybe.
I
Because
just
is,
don't know.
is NBA 2K going to Xbox too or no?
It usually does,
It
but
probably
I mean,
will.
Unless
Yeah,
I
I don't know. I feel like
The only sports franchise that used to be that used to be console exclusive is no longer console exclusive.
MLB the
So,
show.
yeah,
the
is,
show used to.
the
is
show used to be PlayStation only, and it looked so good. It's probably the best looking sports game out there.
Yeah, that one. I feel like you can tell a little bit on what everything looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking at Returnal,
Mm-hmm.
which is the one where the chick's in space and she's blowing shit up.
Yeah.
So apparently you're actually supposed to die constantly in this game, and that's how you like. It's like part of the story is for you to die and then I guess get reborn to fight another quote unquote planet.
That's interesting.
I thought it was kind
I
of
mean,
more like a Groundhog's Day situation where like you have like if you die you immediately get back up and like relive that, and then like you can kind of just jump around.
Oh, Returnal, PlayStation exclusive.
Yep.
At the end of the trailer dropped. PlayStation exclusive. Oh, Hitman 3? I never watched it. I never played any of the Hitman games.
I thought there was Hitman 3 already, but no.
I guess not. I thought there was. I think it was like a bundle, but I
Yeah.
think it was a trilogy bundle. So I don't know. I'm confused.
Yeah, that I'm like, wait, what? But I was like, cool. Like I played like Hitman 2, I think, and I'm like, this is fun.
I think there was a third Hitman game. It just wasn't called Hitman 3.
That would make sense. I gotta say that Bug Snacks game looks really weird.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about it.
It'd be really interesting. All these games that are so hyped, it should be really interesting if we revisit PS5 a year from now and what games have already dropped from whatever base price they were originally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It should just see like who follows what happens to the games, if there's a whole bunch of bugs that are just not fun to play, or there's like a mechanic that's just like awful. It should be interesting though to see all these games, what happens to them.
I gotta say, I liked the whole that the one game that was kind of surprising was Astro's Playroom. Like, because there's an Astro type game on the PlayStation 4, but I think it's with like the VR or like
Yeah,
just,
it's
like
the
the
VR.
camera.
Requires like the PlayStation camera and stuff like
And
that.
I'm just like, but this one you don't need it. Like, it's straight up just on the console, so you can just play around. And I'm like, it looks fun. Like, it kind of just shows you what the PlayStation 5 does. So if you want to just test out certain things,
It's like shit. There's a game for Steam VR that's basically like, it's not even really a game. It's just all about showing off the capabilities.
yeah.
The fuck was it called? I don't remember what it was.
But it sounds like
Shit.
this shows off like the capabilities of the controller. So it'll show you like the haptic feedback and everything about the controller. I'm like, that's cool. Show us what this controller can do, because it sounds like it can do a lot. Prove it. They revealed just so much stuff. I thought this thing was gonna be like a 30-minute presentation, not an hour.
Yeah, for real.
Cause I'm like, oh god, we're not gonna get anything from this. I'm like, it's gonna be like 4 games and the console reveal.
No, that's
No.
not how that went.
26. I gotta say, Resident Evil 8. I wasn't expecting it. I didn't even realize it was Resident Evil till the Village logo popped up at the end. I'm like, oh, it looks interesting. I don't know how to feel about it. It's like about a werewolf. I've never played any of the Resident Evil games, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, neither have I. As I'm going through all these, I'm like slowly watching like snippets of the trailers. One, for me, sticks not above the others, but one thing I instantly noticed is Godfall.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one where it's basically you're playing. If anyone knows this, I'd be dying for you to comment on whatever video thing and know what Vindictus is from Nexon. I don't know if anyone in the group has known that. I grew up playing a lot of Nexon games. So I'm literally watching this, I'm like, oh, it's Vindictus. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying the style's pretty similar. The gameplay is basically hack and slash. It's probably going to add obviously new elements, but at the same time, I'm like, I feel like I've already played this game. So for me, I'd be interesting to see a walkthrough of it and see what's different compared to the game I no longer play and haven't played in probably like 8 or 9 years, but it feels like I've already played this game before. There's some like oddball kind of indie games that I'm kind of surprised made it into the...
Thing is, they're not even really indie games. Like, they're PlayStation Studio games.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is an indie game. I'm like, no, it's not. Like Solar Ash. I was like,
It just feels like it's an indie game.
But it looks fun. Like, it kind of reminds me of Mirror's Edge, where it's kind of like momentum based, but it's not parkour. But I feel like you just get that feel like you're always moving. I don't know. It looks interesting. I'd probably get it if it's on sale. But it looks fun.
Dirt 5, Chorus, Vampire the Masquerade, Bloodlines 2, and Scarlet Nexus are headed to the PS5. Along with Destiny 2, Fortnite, Warframe, Gothic, and Assassin's Creed.
Those are good games. I mean, we all expected it.
Let's be honest. How many PS5s are going to be bought purely off Assassin's Creed and Spider-Man if they're launch titles?
A lot.
I feel like just off those two alone, a lot of people are going to play it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think the big thing is Spider-Man. If Spider-Man's a launch title, it's going to be the system seller.
It will, because, I mean, the last one was huge. That game was super popular.
I don't think anyone expected it to be so good, but it's like one of the best superhero games.
By far.
Like, yeah, I'm just so excited for this game, because, like, okay, where's Miles' story gonna go? because at the end of the first one,
No spoilers. Haven't finished it.
I mean, he's Spider-Man now, so it doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, comically wise, I want to know what they do. To be honest.
Yeah, no, you'll see when you play, but basically, like, they don't show him as Spider-Man at the end of the game. I don't think that's a spoiler, but it's just okay. Where does this start? Is Peter like retired? Like, what happens?
Yeah, you're like, how Spider-Man is he? Is he kind of Spider-Man? Is he like baby Spider-Man? Do you just put it on? Is it day one? Like, what do you want?
Yeah. My question is, do you get to play as Peter Parker in this game?
I feel like that's
Or
gonna
is
be
it
DLC.
just- Right?
Yeah,
I feel like it's just gonna be a Miles game.
I mean, its title's Miles Morales, so
Because I had a feeling for the second game you'd be able to play as Miles and Spider-Man and Peter. So it would make sense if this game you just play as Miles and the first game you play as Peter. So then this mentioned sequel of the first game, you get to play as both of them. Like the true sequel. So it's
I bet you the third game is like Marvel's Spider-Man something Spider-Verse, or has a Spider-Verse-esque to it. I hope it's also in this game because that'd be sick. But at the same time, I have a feeling that they're setting up for like the third and last one being like, we're gonna do everything that we've ever wanted. All the fans wanted this, yada yada yada. I feel like that sets it up really well.
Oh yeah, no, that's yes. Yes. That would be great. I hope they do that, but I don't know if they're going to do that. Honestly though, just in total of this whole presentation today, good job, Sony. Like, just good job.
fantastic job. It was great.
I
Really good.
didn't expect it to be this good. Matt and I were talking about it yesterday. I'm like, it's gonna be a couple games, or it's just gonna be the reveal of the console. I'm like, I'm not expecting much. Yeah, we got 27 games.
26.
Oh my god.
I also feel like we got so much quote unquote content or so many games because I have a feeling these games would have had trailers and been like on PS5, and like since quarantine started, I had a feeling some of these games would have released, but I had a feeling when quarantine started and they started kind of brainstorming when they were going to release it, I had a feeling they're like, hey, don't show any trailers, we'll drop them with the PS5 to get more eyes on them. Because let's say in like April, I'm trying to think of like whatever, like not the big ones, like not Horizon, not Ratchet and Clank, not Spider-Man, not anything. Let's say like one of like the quote unquote PlayStation Studio games dropped on like a random Tuesday in April. It'd have no hype to it.
No. Hey,
I feel like that's why it had so much.
I mean, we all wait for E3 for these big announcements, and E3 was supposed to be happening right now. So like,
That's also true.
this is we've been waiting for some big announcements, and today was the day, and we got all these PlayStation ones. Like
Yeah.
we got Xbox a month ago. So
Yeah.
I'm really expecting Nintendo's to be soon. Like I
I
said,
quoted you on it.
I know. I said next week I think we're gonna see a Nintendo something. If it's a Nintendo Direct Mini, because look what they did right before quarantine started. They put out a little Direct Mini and they said date subject to change. Like, guys, it's supposed to be E3 right now. You obviously had stuff to show off. Just put the trailers out and just put that warning, date subject to change. These might not be coming out when they were supposed to, but they're still coming.
Yeah.
Like, get hyped. So I can see, I can just see it happening. I can see them doing it. Just dropping a Direct Mini or just a Direct next week. Being like, okay, here's what we have planned. We don't know if they're all going to be out this year, but here's what we had planned for you guys. Just show us. Please.
Anything at all.
anything, because now after seeing this, I'm like, I just need a Nintendo Direct, please. I just need to know that these Mario games are coming, and like there's actually good shit coming to the Switch this year, other than the Pokemon DLC.
Yeah,
Please.
I feel like other than Animal Crossing, I feel it was big, but I think it was huge because of quarantine.
Yeah. Well, wait.
And then,
The Pokemon DLC drops on the 17th, right?
Yeah, we're 6 days away. I have a feeling that day may be very important. I bet you they drop something on
I'd say
is next
Tuesday.
Wednesday.
I'd say
Did
Tuesday.
you drop on this?
I think we're
Really?
gonna see a Direct
16?
on Tuesday, and it's gonna show a little bit more of the DLC. It's gonna go in depth more of the Isle of Armor, and that's gonna be part of the Direct. I know we
That
got
would
like
make
the
sense.
little trailer for like the DLC, but I could see us getting a little bit more detail of it on the 16th, the day before it drops, in some
I could
sort
see
of
that.
Direct. So
I could totally see it. That seems smart. I honestly, can we just take a moment? What made PlayStation decide to drop all these news on a Thursday?
I mean, they were gonna do it last week.
Yeah, but during the week, I'm pretty sure this is like a Friday night thing or a Friday thing. I'm kind of surprised they did it on a Thursday.
That's
They-
cool.
They did it on Thursday in like the afternoon.
Yeah, but I was expecting like Friday at 5. You know what I mean?
That would have been cool. I would have been
I know.
down for that. Like a Friday
That's the only
night
thing I was like,
live
yeah,
stream.
that's the only thing I was like, really? Thursday at 1? And I think like it's quarantine, most people are home, some people are on their lunch break, so I couldn't see that, but I was like, if you do Friday at like 5 and you actually reveal everything at like 6 o'clock and you just hype the games for an hour and then you drop it at 6, so I was like, that makes way more like sense. But at the same time, it's also like it's Friday, it's quarantine, some states have lifted some stuff. So you're sitting there and you're going through all these things, you're like, okay, I guess Thursday at 1 kind of made sense. But for me, I think doing it on Friday would just feel more. I mean, I'm happy because we have something to talk about on the podcast, but
Yeah.
well, I guess drop everything on Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday. We want all that. Don't drop anything on the
Yeah, don't
weekends
don't
or
drop it on
early.
Friday. No. We need like Wednesday, Thursday. That works for us, please.
Yeah,
Nintendo.
yeah,
Just
yeah. Nintendo, just drop it on. I do see the fact that they might do like a mini direct on Tuesday. I
it
can
makes
see that.
sense, right?
It makes sense.
Like I said, Pokemon DLC is coming out. The Smash Brothers fighter is supposed to be coming out this month. And there's
Yeah.
more games that they were obviously going to reveal at E3 that we have no clue of what they are yet. They have to have something prepared for them already.
Yeah.
Just show
For
off.
sure.
Just show off something.
Just look at Sony and look at Xbox and go, oh, that's cute, and just drop everyone for some serious shit.
Yeah. Do the old Nintendo Direct way where it was literally game. Like, no explanation of anything. Just game.
Bam, trailer, bam, trailer, bam, trailer.
I mean, that's what PlayStation did. Just
Yeah, basically.
hit us in the face with a bunch of games. Show us why we bought a Switch.
You mean they didn't buy a Switch just to play Pokemon?
No, right? No.
Is that not acceptable?
I'm pretty sure that's why like
How long has
80.
that not been acceptable for?
What percentage of people own Switches purely for Pokemon or Mario?
Or Animal
A
Crossing.
good amount of them.
Like, are we saying so for Pokemon and Mario? Are we saying above 80,
Yes.
above 85,
Yes.
above 90%?
I'd say 85.
9 out of 10 people bought the Switch to play either a Mario game or
Pokemon.
a Pokemon game.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go that high. I'd stay like somewhere between 85 and 90.
So 85 and 90. I agree with you.
Because I think a lot of people bought it for Breath of the Wild, too. When that first
Oh, yeah,
came out.
Zelda's up there. Oh, if you throw Zelda in there, we're what, in the 95s?
We're at 95.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot about Zelda. It's been so long.
Did you get to play Breath of the Wild or no?
I have not yet. It's on my list of things to eventually get. I'm slowly working on. I have a mental list since quarantine started on what to play. I'm getting pretty down far to it. Like I busted out Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. That was like D tier on shit to do during quarantine.
I gotta say, Breath of the Wild is my second Zelda game, and it is my favorite. I have played Ocarina of Time and Breath of the Wild, and I like Breath of the Wild a lot better. It's very
So
different.
according to the fandom, it's the 2 good ones.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever played a Zelda game.
Well, it's a good one to start with too. I think it's just
I'm really trying to remember the last Zelda if I played a Zelda game, like even
I've
at someone's
only-
house.
I've only played one all the way through to the end. I played A Link Between Worlds all the way through to the end, and it was a fucking masterpiece.
yeah, Breath of the Wild's just a different type of game. Like it's different than any other Zelda that's come out.
I remember the first thing I heard about the game was, yeah, the game looks great, and then you put it on a TV and it looks amazing.
Yes.
I remember when that first hit, everyone was like, "Oh my god, it's on a TV!" Hell, I remember getting my Switch, and the first thing I did was turn on my TV and watch and play Pokemon. And I'm like, "This is amazing." Since then, it's been slowly kind of like, okay, I guess it's on my TV because I guess I got used to it. But like the first time doing that, it was like I'm 8 again. As I'm rock throwing my Geodude against a Pidgey.
I sometimes like I'll be playing on the TV. I'll be like, I want to go like watch TV in the front room with my family. And I remember, I can just pick up the Switch and walk in there, and like,
Yeah,
I'm still like, this is great. I don't know what else to say. It's so interesting. It's such a good concept. Like, hey, you don't have to just play it on the TV. If you ever need to, you just pick it up, walk away, and you're still playing.
it's like they took the PSP and be like, just put it on TV. It's the same thing.
Yeah, basically. Remember the PS Vita and how you could like play PlayStation 3?
You could,
PlayStation
you could
4
play
games on it.
your PlayStation through it. It was like the most really cool concept, and I honestly can't say I've ever seen a PS Vita in my life. Like someone actually played the PS Vita. I honestly can't. I've seen people play PSPs. I've seen people walk around with the PlayStation 2 on like a really long extension cord on like a rolling cart on like a small TV. I've seen that. I don't think I've ever seen a PS Vita in my life,
No.
physically.
That thing flopped hard. I don't think anyone bought it. Because like,
Sweet.
why?
I think I knew one person that had it, but
I don't know anyone who has it.
it definitely wasn't talked about much.
I remember buying a PSP only for Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Was that the
Now
one
that
that came
shit's
out?
that shit's on the remastered collection 2.5.
I know. I remember I got the special edition PSP for my birthday, and it was the Kingdom Hearts edition. And I'm just like, yes. And that's the only game I had other than Little Big Planet. And now my PlayStation Portable is now sitting in my drawer, dusty.
Never to be heard from again.
Nope.
You're like, I have absolutely no use for you.
I'm like, why am I playing a Kingdom Hearts game on a little tiny ass screen?
When I can play it on a
My
big ass screen.
PlayStation 2.
Just
I
wait
can
a
just play
just
Kingdom
wait a
Hearts 2.
couple of years. It'll be released in a beautiful remaster.
You know what? I'm still waiting for Kingdom Hearts on the Switch. Just the remasters.
If that happens, I have another excuse to play it again. So I'm all for that.
Now,
It's like,
now, Vinny, I'm gonna ask you a question. If in the next direct we get the announcement that Kingdom Hearts is coming to the Switch, would you immediately go Sora's in Smash?
I mean, I'd love to say no, like that I would at least take a little bit of time before going to that, but at the same time, it's just like I would have to get new pants. Think that I would be cool, but if Kingdom Hearts were to come out on Switch, my pants would just instantly explode.
And that's
like,
how Vinny really feels.
just like instead like I'll be like E Honda, except instead of 1,000 hand slapping, there'd be 1,000 nut busting. Set new world record for the furthest ever shot. Just like there will be a legitimate hole under my, in the wall underneath my desk. It'll just go straight. It'll just go realistically straight through the wall and just out the house. The way it'll go from my desk to the fucking airport.
That's a pretty good distance.
Exactly. 1,000. That's the 1,000-yard nut right there. Probably a little more than 1,000 yards, to be fair.
And that is how Vinnie really feels about Sora in Smash. I can feel the YouTube clip off this.
I want it more than I want a serious girlfriend, okay?
I can feel the YouTube clip. I can feel the YouTube clip.
No, man, that's just gonna be on Instagram.
I can feel it. I'm
gonna get yelled at for that. My mom watches the clips of these podcasts. I'm gonna get yelled at for that so bad.
No, it'll be on Instagram.
Great.
See it.
Just like if it's like, oh, Vinny's true feelings on Sora and Smash, I'm just gonna be like, Mom, don't watch that, please.
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 Wait, doesn't she listen to the podcast?
No.
Oh my god.
Rolling up that gun. All right,
If you don't like me swearing too much, don't listen to it.
We haven't actually had a lot of swearing this episode, surprisingly.
I ain't changing. Because I haven't been talking, that's why.
That's also true. All right, I have 2 questions.
Mm-hmm.
2 questions. Your go-to Smash character and your backup Smash character.
Oh.
Pokemon Trainer, Dr. Mario.
I was gonna say.
So in that order?
In that order.
I play so many different characters, I can't really... because whenever we play Smash, I just play random.
Matt, how about you?
Ganondorf and Captain Falcon.
My favorite matchups are when Matt and I play Ganondorf versus Dr. Mario, and we both go purple skin, and I go Thanos versus Thanos, buddy.
It's great.
I think I'd like to, instead of talking about my favorite character, I'd like to talk about my favorite match that I've ever had.
Oh my god.
Holy shit, Joe, you know which match I'm about to talk about, right? The Mario versus Dr. Mario fight.
Oh my god.
Easily the most intense Smash match I have ever been in. Oh my god, I feel like this was one of the first times I've ever beaten you too. When you were like playing with one of your better characters.
That had to be like a 15-minute match. That had to be like a 15-minute match. That was insane.
It was so good.
I wish we had that on I wish we were recording that.
Yo, same, honestly, because that it like us talking about it doesn't do it justice. It was like only Matt and Alex can attest to how intense the match was because they were the only 2 others in the room.
I just remember being on the edge of my seat the whole game. Like,
it was like the closest I'd ever been to esports.
Because we were doing.
I'm gonna say that right now. It's nowhere close to esports. That's for fucking sure. But just from what I've gone through in my Smash days, it's the closest I've ever gotten to feeling like, holy shit, I am a pro right now.
Because how we were playing is we were playing the
like King's Court rules.
Yeah. So if I beat all 3 of them in a row, I won. So I had beaten Alex and Matt with Dr. Mario, and like Vinny would always kick my ass as Mario. So like we kept going back and forth, and there is just one match.
We both got to 2 wins all the time, and then we'd come up against each other, and we just trade wins.
Yeah.
Just like, it was super annoying.
God.
Fuck.
That was great, though. I really wish we had the freaking clip of that.
Tell me about it. That would be our first gameplay video on Team 8-Bit, that really intense match.
Yeah.
Just talking about it, I'm out of breath.
Well, you had to be there.
I know. Actually, I feel like
now that I've had some extra time to think about it, if I had to say who my two characters are, I'd probably say Link and Donkey Kong in that order.
So
Mario's a very close third, though.
So I'm pretty sure Vinny knows my 1-2, but I've never played Smash with Joey or Matt. So it'd be interesting to see what you guys think my 1-2 are, or like who are like just start naming characters.
I think you're Ike
not
and
Yoshi.
Ness.
Nope.
I feel like, see, you think
Zelda.
I know it, but I'm gonna tell you who I'm gonna tell you who I think it is, and you're gonna be disappointed.
Okay, I want to know what everyone thinks. I want to know what everyone thinks.
I think
Oh, man.
Zelda,
Nope.
Isabelle.
Nope. I mean, we could sit here. There's what 78,
It was,
75. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when we played Brawl, you used to like Kirby a lot.
Kirby's my one.
Oh
Okay.
shit, who's the two though?
Kirby
Meta
and
Knight?
Fox.
Fuck.
No, not Meta Knight, not Fox.
Ah,
I'll give you guys like 2 more guesses. After that, we're gonna be sitting here for the 75 times. My secondary, I don't bust out a lot.
What game were they introduced in?
Oh God, I have to hold on. Let's. I have to. Oh God,
I feel like
I
it's gonna
almost
be
have to go.
It's gonna be one of those things where
It's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
be
Game &
I'm gonna be
Watch, isn't
racking my brain the whole time, and then you're gonna say it, and I'm just like, oh my fucking god, really?
You know what? I feel like he's a Rob player.
I'm definitely not a rock player. Hold on, I gotta figure out which. He came out in Brawl,
Okay.
Who are the newcomers in Brawl?
Wario?
but he was a cameo as a trophy in Melee.
Oh.
So who was it? So who was a trophy in Melee? Became a fighter in Brawl.
I was gonna say Wario.
No.
But
God damn, I really started playing at Brawl.
Yeah, because that was the one that I remember we played it every Friday.
Hey Vinny, remember Donkey Kong yeeting off what the hell is that stage called?
Oh god.
Final
Which
Destination?
Yeah.
No,
No.
beating Bowser and doing like that backward the frontwards flip, and I think it was against like some computer controlled Luigi, and it was like the first or second game I played in Brawl, and I just grabbed him and just yeeted him off, and it was one life. So because he was lower on the screen than I was,
I remember that. I
remember laughing. I'm like, this game's off.
He did the side B special with the flip, and he just flipped right off the side. I think I had the replay of that on my Wii saved for so long before I got rid of it.
Because it's hilarious.
Because it is really funny.
All right, last guesses go.
I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that Bowser is not the correct answer.
No, Bowser's not the correct answer.
Is it either Pit or Sonic?
Well, one of those is right.
I'm gonna say Pit.
Yeah, Pit.
Yeah, Pit.
Oh yeah.
I didn't
I don't
expect
bust out.
Pit.
No.
I don't know. When I first started learning, I was avidly trying to avoid falling off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So I picked characters that couldn't fall off like ever.
Because airtime.
Because airtime, yeah. And because I haven't played it religiously in forever, if I had to pick it up, I'd probably pick up Pit before Kirby. Just because I know Pit's a little more well-rounded than Kirby. But I remember vividly playing in middle school in one of the teachers' rooms before school started. There was 3. Actually, it might have been 2. There was 2. On the projector, it was Brawl. And in the back corner was Mortal Kombat versus DC on the PlayStation 2.
Ah.
And I remember trying to play Mortal Kombat versus DC. And I remember playing it one time and being like, oh, I think I got the hang of this. And then I remember people didn't want to play against me because back then you can actually spam things. Which the new game does, but I was incredibly good at it at the point where I literally were like, no, you got to go play Brawl. And then I played Brawl, and I picked up Kirby. And they're like, okay, stop picking Kirby. Because I'm the person, back then, I remember you could...
He finds a move and spams it like crazy.
Yeah, people did not like playing against me because I'm just annoying.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not trying to win, I'm trying to just fuck someone up. I'm just trying to mess, like, someone who's obviously better than me, I'm just trying to make their lives just a little bit harder. A little bit harder.
Well,
Make it work for it just a little bit more.
Joey, you kind of do that too a little.
I remember we were playing the tournament style at my house.
Oh my fucking god.
It was me versus Vinny, and I picked
remember
Pokemon
that.
Trainer, and Vinny
I
goes,
remember that.
come the fuck on. I'm not playing
Yeah,
against
you and your goddamn Ivysaur seed bombs would let me touch the fucking ground.
I've gotten really
You
good at
cockhead, I hate you.
juggling
I
people in
wanted
the air.
to punch you so bad after that.
I remember how pissed off you got.
I was
like,
mad.
I was like,
I was very mad, which is why the victory of Mario versus Dr. Mario felt so sweet.
Yep.
You're like, I suffered for this win. I gritted my teeth.
Ah! It felt so good. That was the original 1,000-yard nut, except nothing went in it.
Oh,
Oh man.
man.
Does that pretty much wrap up the episode?
I think so, yeah.
I think I just got a
I
message
guess
to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Do we want to go down the line and plug our social medias?
I'll plug all of the socials of medias.
Bloody bitch.
Hey, if you're listening to this on YouTube, like and subscribe and comment. Yes, we read those comments. And yes, I also read those comments because I have nothing else to do. On Instagram, we're Team 8-Bit. Capital T, capital B. There's a space between the team and the 8 and the bit. Yeah, just like that.
Our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
No, it's also on Instagram. Same thing.
Is it? Or
No.
is it teammate underscore
Team
bit?
8_bit. You.
Oh, yeah. Wait, why did it... Don't mind me. I was totally on Instagram looking through the group chat. And it. So, fun fact, if you go... Not the group chat. If you go on Instagram and you get a direct message from us, it won't have the underscore. It'll be all caps.
Yee.
So now I know. But yeah, other than that, like and subscribe, listen, contact us to all the other socials, and wash your hands, stay in school, listen to your parents, shit like that.
Stay in school during summer.
Yeah, facts.
That's just how it goes.
Yeah. Oh, is it me next?
Yes, good night.
Well, I'm Joey. You can follow me on all platforms at BlueJ Gaming. Go follow me on Instagram for whatever the hell I post, and go follow me on YouTube for whatever the hell I post over there. BLUE, the letter J, Gaming. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, it's your boy's turn again. So remember me, the guy with the whole bunch of different usernames because I'm indecisive and I can't pick one. I chalk that up to being a Pisces. Now I suggest you get out a pen and paper and start writing shit down because I'm only gonna say this once. Hold on, I need a second. What the fuck am I doing? All right,
I was saying, 'cause I'm a Pisces.
all right, so on Twitch, I am True Random Dumbass, all one word. I'm trying to get to affiliate status. Go follow me over there, please. Watch my streams. Depending on when this comes out, I'll be streaming later today at 4 p.m. or 7 p.m. if you're listening on weekend. On YouTube, it's SRD. The letters SRD. Good luck finding it. Realistically, what you should do is just go to the Team 8-Bit YouTube channel and just use the link on the side. It makes it so much easier to find it. Sub over there. I've been stuck on 93 subs for so long. It's genuinely starting to infuriate me. So help me out here. And on Twitter and Instagram, which I'm currently taking breaks from, it's been a little over a week and it's been fucking bliss. SRD on YT. I post about stuff. It's mostly about streams. So yeah, help your boy out.
Actually, on YouTube, if you search up Some Random Dumbass, you pop up.
Oh, I do?
The whole phrase.
Oh, fucking of course.
Yeah, I was checking the other day.
Can I make a request with YouTube if I ever get a plaque? Like, can I have that whole thing printed on my plaque? Like, not just the letters, I want the whole thing.
Pretty sure you can.
Like,
go for it.
Okay. And for me, you can find me over on Twitter at 4DG_TV and on YouTube at MixMatt. You can go watch all my videos before they get blocked by YouTube. But that pretty much wraps up the podcast episode. Thanks for listening.
See you
Oh yeah,
next
stay
time.
sexy.